Okay, about 45 minutes, half hour or an hour later, did a bunch of cleaning on the bike, and this, I put another quart of oil in it, so it's right back up to where it belongs. Got the air filter all back on it, so I got just the carburetor. I dumped out the oil pan, so hopefully it quits getting more in there. So I'm going to light it up. I'm going to get up in here, put it in gear, run it through the gearbox, make sure the rear wheel works, rear brake still works, all that stuff. So, little cleanup stuff. And the gas tank is on, I think, still. It is now, definitely. So everything should work for now. Got our oil filter back in here, so shouldn't be any more oil in the rack now, if everything works correctly. And it should start right up. You definitely didn't want to do that before, that's for darn sure. Alright, let's see what happens. Looks like starting right up. Thing's ever going to run out of gas. Got the rear brake rotor warmed up. So I had my foot on the brake when I was revving it up under full load. So once you get off the flat spot right off idle, which it's always had, it'll take the throttle from there up pretty good. Something wrong with this carburetor, always has been something wrong with it. It's all gummed up, which is probably not helping it any. So the oil level's good. It's all recovered good. It's not pulling any more oil out of the breather line back here, which is good. And then up here in the filter, there's no leakage over here. We do have a problem with the shifter, it doesn't work. It's bound up. Yeah, see, it doesn't work very well. So I don't know what that problem is. It worked before, so I don't know what the problem is with it now, but this is a little bit too hard to work. And it appears to be in the transmission too, so, or this hind joint's locked. It might be one of these joints that's locked up. My guess is this one. That's probably what it's spinning the rod, see? So one of those two hind joints is probably locked solid, which means your shifter doesn't work very well. Because I was having a problem shifting the gears there. It definitely was not a happy camper. And yeah, looks like I need an Allen. Ah, figures. We need some Allens. Probably this one right here. Well, overall, it seems to be running halfway decent. The brake waters are already wobbling a little bit in the back, if you noticed, for whatever reason. Quality aftermarket stuff. Okay, so we're going to go down here and see if we get the shifter to work a little bit better than what it is right now. So it definitely is not working very well. It's not the right one. Nice and warm down here, which is a plus. Cold night. Oh, look at that, we got a shifter that works now. Yeah, that would help a lot on the shifting. Alright, so something's wrong with this hind joint here. Here's the work now. Good. So one more thing to fix. I like working on the ground. So I'm going to have to tear this hind joint out. Try to see what the problem is down here. It's bottoming out inside of here when it's tight. This is causing a problem on the shifting. Most people would ignore this and not do anything about it. But, so this is rusted solid. So the hind joint is supposed to be a bearing. It's supposed to rotate. This one's not rotating. So you can replace it or you can free it up. I know how this customer is, so we're going to fix it. Now the back one's nice and loose. If you look back here, see how this one spins nice and loosely back here? That's how they're supposed to be. This one on the other hand is not moving at all. So what we got to do is we got to free it up. So I'm going to free it up by putting a screwdriver in here, Phillips screwdriver. Let's see if we can get that ball to move. That is tight. So this brown stuff in here is not a lubricant. Remember that. Brown is not good for bearings. So let's get some more of this brake clean in here. Or not brake clean, but this is CRC 336. My go-to stuff. Instead of using WD-40, I use this stuff. So we need to work this around a little bit. You can see it's nice and brown. Definitely well lubricated and muck. It's a spiritual bearing, so you want to go in an orbital direction, free them up. Oh, it's going to be broken here pretty quickly. Oh, look at that. There's your lubricant right there. It's lubricated with rust. Okay, now I can turn the ball sideways because I got it freed up. See, it's nice and brown. So just spin it around your fingers until it all works nice and freely. Try all different directions and angles. And eventually, you get all the high spots worked out. You can't take it apart, so you just got to kind of spin it around. Get every direction you can think of going with it. Spin it around all the different directions. Get all them high spots worked out. Okay. Take it, clean it. See, now you can see it's a nice chrome color. Pitted, but chrome color. Okay, that's a good sign. Give me a good wheel bearing grease here. This is PJ1's tricky dicky stuff here. Top of the line. Magic formula. I'm not going to put Tribodine on that, it'd be too expensive. A nice coat of that in there. Spin it around. It's hard to move her now because it's grease is doing its job. Alright, there we go. Well lubricated. Now after you drop this on the floor, you got to clean the hair off of it. Okay, now we go back and put this back together. I got my cable lube and some Loctite. We don't want this to fall off. Don't put it on the bearing area. That kind of defeats the purpose of freeing it up. Okay. Let's go ahead and tighten this back up again. tight. A little lube here in the back joint. If you put lubricant on this stuff, it doesn't tend to rust as much. So now we got lube back here, see? This one up here, we got our grease on that. So nice and free. Oh, it's just like butter now. Look at that. Oh, it's like it's supposed to. Amazing how things work when you fix them. Yeah, it's nice and free now, see? Look at that. Okay, it'll shift now. What a plus. Alright, so we got everything pretty well running condition now for the customer. We don't know if the front brake works because we haven't got it off the rack yet. Got the back one broken in. Probably nice and hot still. Yeah, not too bad. It's still warm. There's a pig over there. What's that pig? Oh, it's Freddy.
Piece of crap ain't out of here yet?
I got the rotor broken in.
You broke it?
See the blue in there already?
You burned it?
It's already burned in.
Here's your bolts.
Bolts.
And nuts and nuts and bolts. And
yeah, it shifts now, it starts. Got oil in it. And not on the rack. Man, what more could you want? I even got a seat. I even got a seat I threw on the floor and then it fell over and went away.
Yeah.
He hadn't fixed that yet.
Fix that.
Got a lot of stuff that's not fixed correctly, but oh well. I think it's about it for this one though. It looks like the it's in customer's hands now. Not Fred's hands either. Customer's hands.
Buy this piece of junk.
So there you go. We'll let him go out and ride the thing. I don't want to ride it. So I don't know if we'll get any more videos of this bike or not.
Did we have the old video when we were first taking it apart?
Oh, we have lots of comments about Freddie riding the bike.
Freddie riding the bike.
They weren't very commentedly friendly either.
Which bike are we talking about?
This one. You have to go watch the own videos.
I never watched this. I never rode this bike.
Yes, you did. Go find the video and tell Fred which one the video he didn't do. That was like 3 years ago though. Your memory fades.
Like my freaking
Faded memories.
Probably shouldn't have been on in the first place.
That's right. Well, let's go ride it again. See if it's any better. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this bike for now. So, unless we see some riding going down the road, but oh well. I rode it enough. My break-in was in gear. That's perfect. That's all I need to do. All right. That's it for now.